If I had known that helping a stranger on a rainy night would change my entire destiny, I would have written that moment down. But back then, all I knew was survival. That's how Olivia Parker begins her story. A single mom of a 7-year-old boy, working double shifts, fighting life one day at a time. If you're watching this, make sure to like the video and subscribe, because what happened next proves that even the smallest kindness can rewrite fate. Olivia lived in a tiny rented apartment with her son, Liam. Her days were long, cleaning homes in the morning, working at a cafe owned by Mr. Daniels at night. Liam needed new shoes. Rent was late again. School had sent a reminder note. Life was getting heavier. But Olivia kept going. Because single moms don't get to rest. That rainy night, after closing the cafe, she stepped outside and pulled her jacket tight. The street was silent, except for raindrops hitting the pavement. As she walked toward the bus stop, she noticed a man lying half-conscious near a streetlight. A man in an expensive suit. Soaking wet. Injured. Struggling to breathe. Most people would have been scared. Most would have walked past. But not Olivia. She rushed toward him. "Sir? Are you okay?" she asked. He looked up with pain in his eyes. "My phone, someone robbed me," he whispered. Without hesitation, Olivia helped him stand and took him back to the cafe, which she had just locked. She unlocked it again, guided him inside, and sat him near the heater. His hands were shaking. She cleaned the cut on his forehead using the cafe's first aid kit. No judgment. No questions. Just kindness. "Thank you," he murmured. "You didn't have to help me." Olivia smiled tiredly. Everyone deserves help. She made him tea, wrapped a towel around his shoulders, and brought him the cafe's landline. But before he could dial a number, he fainted. Panicked, Olivia called an ambulance. At the hospital, Nurse Emily Carter assured her he would be okay. Olivia stayed until they took him inside for observation. Before leaving, she placed a small note near his bedside. "Take care. I hope tomorrow treats you better. Olivia." She didn't even leave her last name. The next morning, Olivia reached the cafe and froze. He was there. Standing tall, clean suit, guards outside, including Ryan Blake, his bodyguard, waiting for her. "Olivia Parker?" he asked with a warm smile. Her heart skipped. How do you know my name?" she stuttered. "You left a note," he said. "And I've been looking for you." He stepped closer. "My name is Ethan Walker." Olivia blinked. The name felt familiar. Then she saw the business card he handed her. Ethan Walker. Founder and CEO, Walker Industries. Her breath caught. This wasn't just a man. This was one of the most successful, youngest billionaires in the United States. And she had cleaned his wound with cafe napkins. She suddenly felt small, her worn-out shoes, tired face, faded uniform. But Ethan wasn't looking at any of that. He was looking at the woman who saved him. "You helped me when everyone else passed by," he said. "I owe you my life." Olivia shook her head. "I don't want anything in return." And that's exactly why Ethan wanted to help. Ethan started visiting the cafe regularly. Some days for coffee. Some days just to talk. Liam adored him. And Ethan slowly became someone Liam looked up to. Weeks turned into months. Olivia learned that Ethan lived a life full of pressure, people always wanting something, always needing something. But with Olivia, he felt human. She told him about the struggles of single motherhood. He told her about the loneliness behind wealth. One afternoon, Ethan sat across from her and said, "Olivia, you're strong, kind, and capable. I want to offer you something." A job at Walker Industries. Olivia froze. I don't have a degree, she whispered. Ethan smiled gently. I don't hire degrees. I hire character. It was a salary she had only dreamed of. Olivia's eyes filled with tears. She wasn't crying because of the job. She was crying because someone finally saw her value. Under Ethan's guidance, Olivia transformed. Confident. Respected. Independent. One evening, after walking Olivia and Liam home, he paused on the porch. Olivia, he said softly, you didn't just save my life that night, you changed it. She looked up. He hesitated, then continued. I think I'm falling for you. Her breath caught. I'm just a single mom, she whispered. You're the most extraordinary woman I've ever known, he replied. It wasn't the confession that made her cry. It was the truth in his eyes. For the first time in years, Olivia allowed herself to hope again.